How you doing? It's Franco here again, Leonardo da Vinci of the 21st century. This is what's going to be my pitch. This is not going to be your typical, elevator pitch. This is not going to be the typical pitch that usually investors want to see. I want to do it my way. It's going to be different. Okay? Let me explain to you about me. I'm almost 58 years old. Let me give you a history of myself. When I was about 5-6 years old, my dad had a hardware store. I used to make deliveries for my dad. My dad had one hardware store, and then he had 4 businesses, 4 billiard halls. I started out delivering for my dad. Then, when he got his hardware billiard halls, I ran the billiard halls. I ran them. Then I had my own arcade. My own arcade I took over. It was a failing enterprise. I turned it around, sold it for a profit. After that, I got into real estate. I started off slow. I became one of the top agents in my office. Right now, I've been in real estate 31 years. I only work at part-time now. But let's go back. So I became one of the top agents. Then I had my fall from grace. I became a drug addict. Okay? So I had a house, I had a car, I had a job, etc., etc., etc. I fell from grace, fell down, hit rock bottom. About a year later, I came back up again. Then I wanted to try something different. I started doing marketing for all the major newspapers back about 2007. Inside there, I did very well. Back then, people actually read the newspapers. I did very, very well. Then I got into doing credit card promotions for the companies that have credit cards, and I became top sales rep in the company I was working for. Plus, I became what's called a program manager. They had 7 program managers across Canada. My team and I did more than all the others put together. I've already done that. I got us 100 locations, and I hired over 100 people, and I had a 90% retention rate. That's in experiential marketing is unheard of. Experiential marketing has a very, very high turnover rate inside there. What I did, they were not able to repeat. They were not able to continue with when I left that company. When I was in there, I trained lots of people, and a lot of these people I'm still friends with. I trained them that if they learn how to sell, they'll always have a job. Nothing happens till somebody sells something. They learned. 2 of the girls that I trained got into real estate. Other guys still talk to me because they saw me as their mentor. Now, where am I going with this? I've already done real deliveries. I've already ran businesses. Already ran my own business. Already became a successful real estate agent. Already did marketing outside my field when it came to the newspaper. Then I got involved with doing the credit cards for the companies. When I did the credit cards for the companies, I was the first one to think outside the box. I started doing credit card promotions in independent grocery stores. Up until then, the only time you did it in grocery stores was when the grocery store had a credit card of their own. They would usually promote credit cards in malls, and they would promote them at the shows or outside the branches. That was it. I was the first who did that. I've already slain those dragons. I've already conquered those mountains. I've already done it. Don't ask me, what have you done lately, Franco? Excuse my language, but what the fuck have you done? Except for taking other people's inventions and ideas and businesses and promoting them, what have you done? I've done all these things since I was 6 years old, and I'm now almost 58. This is what I've been doing for the last 52 years. Don't ask me what I've done lately. This is what I've done. Okay? I've done all these things. I've slain all these dragons. I've conquered all these mountains. I've done it all inside here. Then, by the way, I got back into real estate. Got back into real estate, and I was doing great again. $10,000 a month, easy, working part-time. Then I got struck with MS. When I got struck with MS, my world changed. But in a way, it got better. Because you see, I started using mobility devices. I started thinking outside the box. I started bringing my inventions to fruition. I started thinking about them. Right now, I'm thinking I'm about 90 days away maximum from bringing one of my first ideas to the market. So we're at the end of June now. So I'm thinking about July, August, September. By October 1st, you should know me as someone who's actually done it. Everyone wants to know successes, successes, successes. I'm working on it. I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. If you look at my last video of solutions for world hunger, you might wake up and say, this guy has actually got something. I saw Robert Herjavec, the guys that one of the sales from the Dragon's Den on a Shark Tank with what's his name there, Chris Sacha. Chris Sacha is the guy from Google. Chris Sacha is an outside-the-box thinker. Robert Herjavec couldn't believe it when Chris Sacha invested $200,000 in Uber before they had $1 in sales. Where's Uber now? Robert Herjavec, although he's successful, he's a dinosaur. You know where dinosaurs are? They're extinct. He is analog. Chris Sacha is digital. Okay? You understand what I'm talking about? I don't want to talk to any Chris Sacha. Honestly, I don't. Or any, what's his name? Kevin O'Dreer's inside there. Okay? I want somebody like a Chris Sacha. That's who I want to talk to. If you can think outside the box, if you can look and see, if you can actually think to yourself, This guy has something. He's thinking differently. Talk to me. Within the next 90 days. After that, I won't need you anymore. I think. I'll be able to do it myself. Anyways, like I said, I've already slain different dragons. I'm not here to say to you, don't ask me, what have you done lately? Look at my video about solving world hunger. What have you done? What's your Einstein moment? What's your E equals MC squared? Okay? Don't want to be arrogant, but you know what? I know how good I am. I think I am. People have seen my ideas, and they're all there just waiting for me to conquer something. And then it's like, now we'll invest in you. Then when that happens, I won't need you. I'll be able to do it myself. Your choice. This is Franco saying goodbye. Thank you for listening. Take care.